Alright, so what I got here is my DebrisSworn Plant Synchro hybrid. I call it DebrisSworn. Basically, deck's just meant to run a little faster off Debris Dragon than normal. 3 Debris Dragons, pretty standard. Basic plant engine goes with that, 2 Dandelions, and of course you have to have 2 Lone Fire Blossoms with that. Glow Bulb, Spore. I've opted not to run Titanial. I have tested it. It works good for beatdown, but it really is not needed. Sanguine can search out just about any monster in this deck except for, I think there's about 5 monster cards in the whole deck that it can't get. For Lightsworn, the milling really helps. 3 Raikos, obviously. No hamsters in this build. Again, I've tried them. Just didn't feel that it was really necessary. 2 Lilas. You can gain immense card advantage off this, especially when you combine it with Cold Wave. I realize it becomes a sitting duck after that, but if you run over a monster, take out a back row card on your opponent's side, and then mill something even halfway decent. And sometimes you don't even need to do that. Shire. This is a tech that I personally chose to put in here without any other input. It's a Debris Dragon target, it's level 3, it's a Lightsworn monster, it mills if I have to summon it. I prefer not to, but it's done it. It's served its purpose. 3 Caius, pretty self-explanatory there. You've got Glow Up Bulb, Spore, if you get a flipped Raiko, anything like that, massive advantage game right there. Gores is the final monster. Again, Gores can turn the tide in just about any duel. Gores plus Glow Up Bulb out of the hand is just disgusting. Spell lineup. I got 2 Book of Moon. Thought about running 3, chose not to. Works great with Raiko, also to keep other monsters on the field that I might need. 2 Pot of Avarice, again very standard for a Plant Synchro deck. And with Lightsworn monsters, this can actually be a live card as early as turn 1. 2 Solar Recharge, and you might think these could be dead cards at times or another sometimes, but ultimately, a lot of times it doesn't take much to draw in. I've been through several games where I've activated both of these on turn 1. Sometimes you don't draw them right away. It's not a horrible loss for a spell or trap if you mill it, but it's a really good extra draw engine. Very good early game, and Shire, again, combines with that to put a level 3 in the graveyard, guaranteed. Charge the Light Brigade, again, speeds, mills.
No, I was just saying obviously.
Yeah. Speeds to the deck, mills. It has 6 targets, and, you know, it just sets you up for big plays. Staple spells, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Cold Wave, Giant Trunade. I've opted with or without Mind Control right now. I've chosen to use it just because the deck runs so many tuners already. 3 Debris Dragons, Glow Up Bulb, Spore. I mean, there's just so much that you can do with it, and you can also take someone's Formula Synchron if they're stupid enough not to be able to synchro with it, or take their Stardust Dragon and make Shooting Star. Scapegoat. Tokens, again, very useful. These nowhere near as versatile, obviously, as Dandelion tokens, but Glow Up Bulb plus 4 Scapegoat tokens is an easy Naturia Beast, which is a decent tech choice for the extra deck. I think that it's a good card to hold on to in the deck. It works with the theme. It's great for synchro summoning, and it works great for if you need extra tokens for Debris Dragon, especially if they try to attack you in turn 4. Then that just leaves us with a 7-card trap lineup, 2 Solemn Warnings, Fends Off, Searchers, Floaters, Flipped Raikos, Gores, Solemn Judgment, pretty self-explanatory staple, Bogle's Trap Hole. I only have 2 warnings right now. If I had 3, I probably wouldn't run 3 just because of the life point payment. This can also work wonders against any number of cards that are impervious to being sent to the graveyard when they become floaters. Machina Fortress is a great example. It doesn't target, and it removes it. Torrential, Mirror Force, both staples in my opinion. Mirror Force more so. Torrential, again. Dandelion, a lot of floaters. And same thing goes for Call of the Haunted. Pulls back Sangan, and you Call oftentimes ends up a dormant card. True Nade can bring it back, or Scrap Dragon can use it as a target. And that is the whole deck right there.
All right. That's Steve for you.